Civilization is a vulnerable thing, a whim of circumstance. At any time, the smallest flap of a butterfly.
Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Okay, testing, an entire city.
That sounds alright.
Those left behind there did not stand a chance. The world's greatest minds came together
Goddamn
and found a
scientists.
vaccine against the Haran virus. Finally, mankind had prevailed against the disease. But people always want more.
Assholes.
Despite a promise to shutter its labs, the GRE continued its research in secrecy for military purposes.
Can't believe they did that.
It didn't take long for a variant of THV to escape into the world once more. The fall happened more rapidly than
Oh man, why would you read a burning newspaper? No, the dominoes are all falling now. They fall right on the sun.
The few who survived now live in small enclaves.
Man,
The
looks
only
rubbish
means
living
of
there.
contact between distant human settlements are lone individuals, brave or desperate enough to travel on their own across dangerous wastelands. They are known as pilgrims.
Pilgrims.
Somewhere on the map, one city is still standing. A city isolated from the outside world. A city with special rules. Now, it's the last bastion of humanity. A chance for us to learn from history. And for once, make the right choices. Because every choice you make here shapes the future.
Yeah, a lot of those choices involve bashing zombies with a stick. Crikey. Yada yada yada. Okay, normal. Physical parkour. Yeah, let's do it. Auto sprint off. Agreed. Ooh. All HUD widgets. Let's see how we get on. Color grading normal. Yeah, let's try that. Online game privacy public. Sounds good to me. Okay, so we're playing with DLSS 3 activated, and I can lock this at 1440p at 175 frames a second. Well, actually 167, which I think is the game engine's limit. Yeah, God bless DLSS 3.0. Look at that ray tracing. Oh. Jump, jump. Oh, there's no way you're going to make it. There's no way you're going to make it. Oh, you made it. Yeah, not a chance for you, zombie boys.
Woohoo! You still got it.
Hey, Spike.
You know, this game used to be more fun.
And you used to be younger.
And dumber.
What matters is you're still just as fast. Because a slow pilgrim
Yeah,
is
a dead pilgrim. Yeah, I know.
Get up here. I want to show you something.
Damn straight, compadre. Okay. Oop. Jump. parkour, you know the score. Look at all that lens flare. Oh man. If you love lens flare, you're gonna love this
Shit,
game.
man. You're still strong.
Strong as an ox. Can't go that way though. No, can't jump up that way. Can't believe I'm stuck already. Okay, there we go. Yeah, help me up there, buddy.
Thanks. It's good to see you, Spike. I mean, how long has it been?
This guy looks so
Far
grizzled.
too long. But don't get all mushy on me now. Come, I want to show you something.
Where are we going?
I hope it's
You'll
not where
see.
you bought those clothes.
It's incredible.
What's incredible?
Most pilgrims don't last 2-3 years on the road. You've been kicking around for what? 4 years now? And you're still alive.
So are you.
I know, but I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Seriously, I wish I had as much energy as you. Got a new lead on Jane?
Trail went cold after New Paris.
Jane.
Which route you take? Through Baines or Gary?
Baines. What a shithole. Some 5 rickety huts left and a ramshackle fence.
Look at that. A beehive full of honey. Can't let an opportunity like this go to waste.
No way.
Oh, look around. If we're lucky, there's chamomile
honey.
growing here too.
Okay, quest updated. Collect honey. Chamomile. Hey, good work, Aiden. I think maybe
Yeah,
just
this'll
collect
do.
loads of it. This is exactly what I do in a zombie apocalypse.
You remember that old herbalist we helped escort to her village?
Oh yeah, Stone Lady.
Yeah, the one that had that saying, remember, chamomile and honey are gifts that keep giving.
Combine them and lucky you, you just might go on living.
Okay, receive a new blueprint. Press tab to go into the crafting menu. You've received your first blueprint. Blueprints are plans that allow you to create accessories, consumables, and weapon modifications using various craft parts scavenged during exploration. Fine. This is where you store all of your the craft parts you collect. Read the craft part description to see how they're used and where you can find them. Now hover over the medicine blueprint and hold left mouse button to craft it. Okay. Excellent. We now have first aid. Now I've got a machine gun.
Come on, we're almost there.
We almost there.
This is it. Come on.
It's one fancy ass building.
Wow.
Somebody had a nice crib.
Yeah, someone did. Someone was having a party.
Damn it, locked. I'll try to get through here. You check the other side. Take anything we could use.
Yeah, sure.
Get all that ray tracing. My god. Oh man. Plan's so dangly. Okay. In. By bicycles. Ooh, what was that? No fire extinguisher. Can't be up to code. A can of something. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. First aid.
Empty.
Nothing at all. Oh man, look at that ray tracing. So beautiful. My old piano. Man, I'd love to have an office like this.
Hey, everything all right?
Yeah, it was just a dramatic chord,
Yeah,
buddy.
just rats.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Why?
I'm starting to worry about you. And you know our saying. You're starting to worry about someone, it means it's time to go.
That's not a very friendly saying. I guess the post-apocalyptic future is harder on a man. A laptop. Let's see what this is. It says Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. It's a really good book. Gregor Samsa turns into a like a cockroach thing, and he doesn't know why. Rice. At least they still have rice in the future. Yeah, I really enjoy the works of Franz Kafka. I think he's probably my favourite author. Though he didn't write many books, and they're quite confusing. But it's good to like a confusing author, because it makes you seem smart. Like, really smart. Oh man, I hate Venetian blinds. Can't imagine Franz Kafka using Venetian blinds. There we go. What's in there?
Nothing here.
Nothing. Soap. Yeah, could do with some soap. Rags.
Nothing in here.
Fridge full of condiments and no food. How embarrassing.
Party.
The last
But by then
party.
the GRE would have long since lost control of the virus.
GRE. "5 years later, who remembers Haran? Is there any hope for the thousands of people? Something, something." Okay. Newspaper article. Inventory. Journal. No. Inventory. Weapons, accessories. Backpack. Collectibles. There we go. Is there any hope left for the thousands of people trapped in Haran? 5 years later, 5 years have passed since the city of Haran was isolated from the rest of the world. Residents who thought they'd found refuge from the virus now find themselves in a death trap, fending for themselves and denied aid from the outside. Why did the world turn its back on Haran? Can a once thriving city and its thousands of residents simply be erased from history? I don't think we've got page 6. I do not think we can go beyond here. Okay. Man. These people had better be dead, otherwise this is not a reasonable way to keep a joint like this. What are you looking at there, buddy? Get your eyes on this sideboard and this lovely modern art. Wine, wine, wine.
I wonder how the wine tasted back then.
Delicious.
Hoodoo you voodoo. Sounds familiar.
Sounds like reggae, man. Scraps. Hey, 7 nondescript currency units.
Nada. Zip.
Oh, man. A beautiful picture.
And that's what they called art?
They sure did, Aiden. They sure did. Cigarettes. Really bad for you. A fan with no plug. A fan with no plug is like a bowling ball with no liquid center. Ah, there we go. Rags, cans, and cigarettes. Sounds like a Dylan album. Let's see if we can go through here. Party! Oh man, these guys got wasted. I am filled with regret. Imagine having a party. Sorry, Dave. Goodbye. Yeah, guess it's better than becoming a zombie.
That's heartbreaking.
There's nothing like a party to celebrate the end of the world.
They died on their own terms.
Let's hope we get that lucky, too. I'll see what's upstairs. You check out the garden, okay?
No, I
Okay.
bet it's going to be depressing stuff relating to an end of the world party. Yeah. Should we invite the skeletons? No, no. Let's not invite the skeletons. What are they eating? Some beers. They really like this. What is it? Navahaven wine. Ooh. Okay, we can't pick up anything there. Yeah, what a way to go with your Dre beats on. Your favorite walking boots. What's it come to if you can't even kick a skeleton? Man, ray tracing looks so good. This pool is ruined. Party! Oh man, poor beardy fucker.
At least they had each other.
At least they did. Ooh.
She was classy.
What does it say? The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. They have several versions of that. I sure hope the team at who's the Dying Light studio? Techland. They may have misinterpreted Kafka's the Metamorphosis. It wasn't about zombies.
Dearest Mary, I'm sorry I ran from you. They say that once the virus makes you turn, you're gone forever. That can't be true. I know you're still in there, underneath all that pain and disease. I'm coming to join you. No more running.
Hey,
Zo-
come
zombified
here.
himself.
Check this out.
Oh, I sure hope it's not a zombie. Man, looks nice out there.
Sit down, buddy. For you.
Sure thing, buddy.
A gift?
A gift from the heavens, to be more accurate.
A whacking stick.
I've just found it by the owner's dead body. May it be of more use to you. Here.
Oh, it's clearly a goodbye beer.
It's gone flat.
Look at you and your sophisticated palate. Drink. Who would have thought the end of the world could be so peaceful?
Yeah, at least until night falls.
True. I wish Crane could have seen this.
Who?
Doesn't matter.
Crane. I hope it's his pet crane.
I tracked down that guy for you.
What guy?
Wait, what guy?
Quit pretending. You became a pilgrim to track that fucker down. Waltz. I found someone who knows.
Waltz. Waltz of the Flowers.
Wait, what? And you're only telling me now?
When I tossed you a beer, thought you guessed right away we were celebrating. The guy's in Villador. Supposedly he knows something about Waltz.
Villador. So I'm that close, huh? Hey, I got a favor to ask you. You deliver this to Gary? It's on your way. People don't like pilgrims there, but they pay well.
And where do people like pilgrims?
Well, they're afraid of us.
Yeah.
Everyone does their best to survive.
There are bits of the
Maybe.
UK where people never
When
stop
something needs
banging
to
on
be
about
transported
pilgrims.
through the hordes of infected, and suddenly they're knocking on our doors. All right, but you owe me one.
Not just one.
Yeah, I owe you a whole lot. Guy, I can't remember
So
the name
what about
of.
that guy?
Well,
Spike.
I talked to him over the radio. He didn't tell me his name. Sounds like he's got something to hide. See that antenna on the hill? That'll help you contact the informant. He'll be listening for you at dawn on a frequency of 140.200 megahertz. Told him he'd hear from you soon.
Oh, man. Do you know what he wants in return? I'll go straight to the city.
I'll just go straight to the city.
It's not that simple. Villador was supposed to be one of the zones. Cities that were walled off to keep out the plague. The plan fucked up. But this city and its walls survived. But this guy knows a way in. Get in touch with him and he'll tell you everything.
What does he want in return?
Didn't say. But he didn't sound like the kind of guy who does things for free.
I don't think that kind of guy exists.
What? What about
Jesus.
me?
You're an old fart who likes racing me, and makes me ask around about his crazy girlfriend.
Hey. She's not crazy. Jane's just maybe, well, a little hot-headed.
Jane. Something about
And
that
she's
name
always
will
getting
always
herself
remind
into
me of
trouble.
her.
But if you could get a load of her,
Whoa, all right. Still too early in the evening for that sort of talk.
eyes, I was going to say eyes. Beautiful. Steely. Huge.
Never heard anyone get so worked up about gray eyes.
Because you don't know shit about the world, let alone women.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, you're
I'm
probably
telling you,
right.
I'll finally find Jane. We'll set up a house. We're gonna live there. No one's gonna drive us out. And I'll stop wondering like a moron.
I'll drink to that.
Just generally don't wander like a moron.
And that Waltz, what's his deal? Is he family?
No, not at all.
Then why are you looking for him? Will you tell me sometime?
Yeah, one day.
Well, my time's up.
So when will I see you again, huh? In another 2 years?
Maybe. Take care, man. I hope you find that Waltz guy, or whoever you're looking for.
Yeah, you take care of yourself as well, buddy.
140.200 megahertz. At dawn, the guy's waiting for you.
140.2, all rock all the time. Rare one-handed stick. Okay, so 18 damage, 150 durability. Wonder who could have left it. Grubby bat. Dismantle. Modify. Okay, so we can't do anything to it at the moment. Yeah. See if I can get up on the roof. Pretty sure I should be able to. Yeah. Oh man, for a parkour guy, that should have been an easy jump. Okay. Ah, I can hear zombies. I could just jump off the edge, but something tells me. Monster mash. Hey. Bees. Oh no, not the bees. Yeah, I'm probably going to say that quite a lot in this playthrough. Chamomile and honey. Isn't that what Peter Rabbit's mum fed Peter Rabbit when he'd been in Mr. McGregor's garden? I don't know, that's probably quite an obscure reference. Boats. Ah, crap. First zombies of the game. Let's go real sneaky like. Resin.
Biters.
Hope that means he's, well, guess he was already dead. Hey. Figure let's see what's going on in that boathouse first. Yep, there's a zombie. Come on, zombie. Damn zombie. Yeah, that's it. You're barred. Oh man, looks so peaceful down here. The boats have fared much better than the cars. Seems improbable. Oh, bees. Ah, lovely, lovely alcohol. Hey, scraps. Precious antique cans. Wash myself with a rag on a stick. No, nothing else in this entire boathouse. Let's see what's in the water. I hope it's not poisonous water. There's all sorts of boogly noises in this place. Oop, oop. That's the worst thing about it. I mean, except for the zombies. Zombie, zombie. Try and bite me. Good, I'm glad there's nothing in there. It looks gross. Okay, looks like I gotta go that way. Oh. Chamomile and bees. Brilliant. Beam a mile. Okay. That looks like it wants me to climb. Oh, look at all those cars. What a waste of cars. Yeah, it's good. Ah, this feels precarious. Yep, go on, climb, climb. Great work. Ah, not all the way back down. Good. Good work, Aiden. Hey. 5-0's left me some nothing at all. Okay, so it's service vehicles that... Be very quiet. Man. I hope when I grow up, I'm as sneaky as this guy. Can't smell me. I picked up some soap earlier. Looks like a police car. Nope. Hey. A savage bludgeon. Hey, I can hear bees. Bees to meet you. Welcome to the Misty Forest National Forest. It's good work, but I almost ran out of stamina, but that's good work. A forest or retention area. Please do not disturb the local wildlife. I like how it's nice and quiet. I think I may have turned off the music in this game as well. Yeah, I generally turn the music off in all games that I play, like ever. Games that I play, like. Okay, scooch along. There are bees. 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 Welcome to the National Park. Why, thank you. Zip lines. I probably can get across there. Don't know if I want to though. Didn't miss anything in there, did I? No. See ya. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You stupid zombie. Hey, parkour level up. You've leveled up your parkour proficiency and earned your first parkour skill point. You can now use it to unlock your first parkour skill. High jump allows you to reach higher ledges when you hold space whilst jumping. Okay. Yeah, this is clearly the one it wants me to do. High jump.
Almost there.
You are in for the high jump. Oh man, it's almost bedtime.
Oh, it's already dark. It's time to hide somewhere for the night.
Alright. Let's just see. 21, 15, 18 damage. So 21 damage.
Get any better than this?
Okay, so 3 changes then. And it's the Savage Bludgeon, so it's the one that looks like a log tied to a log. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty slow. Yeah, I prefer this one. What would happen if I bash that? In real life, probably nothing, but... Okay.
What the?
Just fight the zombie. Oh no!
What the hell is that?
Ah, Christ on a bike. That doesn't look like good news. Oh man. Alright, run the hell away. Okay, combat basics. Some enemies use power attacks that deal massive damage and can knock you down. When an enemy is about to use a power attack, his health bar starts blinking red. Dodge to avoid being hit. To perform a dodge, press space whilst moving back or to the side. Okay, seems easy enough. Damn stinking zombies. Crap. Okay, health. I'm totally gonna get got here. Yeah. Right, how do I kill this thing? Right. I think hide inside. I think this is totally bad news. Okay. Can they get inside? I don't think so. I think you've got to invite a zombie in. Yeah? What? Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, less agile out here, piece of shit. Just keep beating in your face. Whew. Okay, let's go back and kill the easy zombies. Does that mean, because it's glitched through the wall, that I can't get the thing I'm meant to get? Well, at least it's dead. But let's try a different one. Oh yeah. Spaz hammer.
That was close.
Not that close. I worked out if I went inside, everything would be just fine. Right. Can I get underneath there? Oh yeah, I turned the quick time events off. Good work. Boom. Oh, fire extinguisher. Raggedy chopper. Reminds me of my own chopper. Welcome to Misty Forest. It's gonna be misty. All over the town. Oh man, more of that modern art. Ba-doo, ba-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, this place looks like it might have been pretty nice. Espresso 135. Wow. Those prices are to die for. Earl Grey more expensive than an espresso. Yeah, I guess that's kind of okay. Ah, get to the chopper.
Someone moved them. Not long ago.
Totally sneaky secret passageway.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Curse you, infernal wardrobe of weight. Safe zones. You've just unlocked the first safe zone, increasing your network of respawn points. All safe zones are equipped with UV light, which guarantees safety at night. Additionally, each safe zone offers access to a resting place, where you can change the day or night phase, and Aiden's stash, where you can leave your excess items. Sounds good to me.
This is it. The broadcast station.
My secret stash. I'm just going to keep them all with me for the moment. Ooh, actually that's a mistake. I seem to remember. Okay. Wait until morning. Okay. Everything will look better in the morning. All over the town. Sure hope I'm not going to get a like a ban for having that licensed music in there.
Aiden Babaden.
Ah, no, not Aiden Babaden.
Are we running or
That name really pisses me off.
Like now? No, when we're old. No, Edie.
We need supplies.
Everything's ready.
This looks like a hospital.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Maybe they're all dead.
You're stupid.
Let's go. Now.
Oh, he's posh and British. He's almost certainly a bad guy.
Shh.
I don't know.
It'll be all right.
I'm not judging. Kids can be assholes. Oh man. Although, for anyone over like 25 to have an undercut like that, it's not a cool hairdo. Cooler than those kids' hairdos, though. Actually, I'm not sure. No, I'd prefer to be bald.
Nothing good will come of this.
Have you brought 12346?
We were supposed to take the patients back to the city.
Don't worry. They'll let us go soon.
Edie, I'm scared.
I'm here with you. You're safe with me.
I know.
All those bald children.
Easy. See, sis? Even if they separate us, this is how we'll always find each other.
Chicken pox.
Edie! Not him, no!
Yeah, shouldn't have called me Aiden Babaden then. Now you'll be sorry. Oh no.
Dr. Waltz, we won't make it. The military will be here any moment.
Wait. Close your eyes.
I wonder if he's a good guy or a bad guy. That'll teach you.
Fire! Fire in the lab!
Oh no. I'm highly allergic to fire. Oh no, she's allergic to fire as well. The morning. The lovely, lovely ray-traced morning. Okay, remember 140.2 non-stop rock all the time, all day, non-stop rock.
Time to contact the guy Spike was talking about.
Yeah, 659 spot 305. No, we're 140.2 people. When you drive, you can choose what's on the radio.
This is Aiden. I'm on frequency 140.200 megahertz.
All over the town.
Aiden?
Yes. I was supposed to get in touch with you.
Thought you'd change your mind. Why are you looking for Waltz, Pilgrim?
To find someone else.
Would you
Her name is
kindly?
Mia. 15 years ago, we were in a hospital together and...
I know who you're looking for, Aiden. You want to know why Waltz was doing those experiments on all of you. Why you are stronger, more durable than others.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
I just want to
chap.
find Mia. I've been looking for her since I left the survivors camp. Can you help me or not?
Maybe I can. Let's meet, Pilgrim.
Where and when?
Entrance to the metro tunnel by the bay. You can get inside the tunnels through an open GRE hatch. I'll meet you there.
You're on. But not until I've finished this
I think
plate
you're
of
not doing this
cigarettes.
for free.
I have to leave the city, but I won't make it on my own outside. Take me to New Paris, and we're even. Along the way, I'll tell you everything I know. Over and out.
Wait. I have to at least know if she's alive.
She's alive. I'm going to the rendezvous. I'll see you later, Rita.
Late as potatoes. Is that the sort of tower that we could climb? Maybe. I mean, this isn't Far Cry. I don't know why everyone bitched about having to climb things in Far Cry. That was like a really fun
At least
part.
I didn't have to climb to the top of this antenna.
Yeah. Great reference, Aiden. I was there with you, buddy. Yeah, let's not bother with this. Oh, I don't know what drop is. Oh, maybe control. Barbed wire. Oh, so far so good. This place looks pretty nice. And they got zip wires. Hey, chamomile. Just like the doctor ordered. Unless that doctor's a zombie. Statue. Marble. Oh, that is a lovely view. So much lens flare. God is dead. Oh my God, this is Nietzsche's home. Collectible. Paradise Lost. Okay, maybe John Milton's home. Although, I guess Nietzsche probably bred Milton. Abashed the devil stood, and felt how awful goodness is, and saw virtue in her shape how lovely, saw and pined his loss, but chiefly to find here, observed his lustre visibly impaired, yet seemed undaunted. You got a kind of devil guy with like a mouth in his tummy and a mouth on his head, and eyes for nipples. Yeah, well, you can see why he was grumpy. Man, Nietzsche does not take care of his house. So I think Nietzsche didn't literally mean that God was dead. I think he probably was an atheist of sorts. I think what he meant was that rationality had meant that people no longer needed God. But then he also predicted that loads and loads of terrible things would happen absent God. And he was right. The 20th century was quite bloody. Oh man, I really, really don't want to jump off this. Still, it can't be as bad as the 20th century. Oh yeah, people's old gym bags. It's a good job all the windows are out. Look at that ray tracing. I mean, that's some really sweet ray tracing. Villador, enjoy your stay.
Hello? It's Aiden. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Clear.
Take.
I swam across the lake.
So, you almost reached the zone. There's an entrance. The only one the GRE left. They sealed up the city. I'm coming from the other side. Hurry up.
Hurry up.
What's wrong?
Hurry.
Bear it wildly. The beer. And then there's the David Lynch dog, the angriest dog in the world. I'm almost certain that is the David Lynch dog. Okay. Oh, you can't see my overlay. Okay, just take my word for it. The David Lynch did this 3-pane comic in maybe the New York Times? I'm not sure, but it was called The Angriest Dog in the World. And yeah, in fitting with Nietzsche's house back there, I believe it was a meditation on existentialism. That was what was getting the dog down. All over the town. Okay, let's see if I can get to that. Yep. There's a lot of risk to check out what was in a bin. Craps. Whoa, that noise was seriously squishy. Okay, this is probably a good moment to craft something. I think craft max. There we go. Unless I get to upgrade it at some point, but nah, everything's okay. That zombie was clearly like, why is he dressed in rags? Like blankets, rather. Ain't nobody worrying about me. Totally going in that train. Man, mention this quite a lot, but the ray tracing in this is so fucking cool. Ah, crap. Next stop, Zombie Parkway. Okay, whip. It's cool. Damn stinking zombies. Okay. Yeah, you can't jump over that gap, bitch ass. Ah, there is something down there that's worth getting. Yep. Oh yeah, boot of that car. That's what I was looking at. It's so dark I can't see anything. Yeah, someone forgot their scraps. Yep. Right. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yep. We made it. Easy money. Nothing bad will ever happen in a place like this.
I'm entering the tunnels. Hey, can you hear me?
Hear me now.
Here I come.
I'm sure we can squeeze through there. So glad I turned the repeated button bashing off. Whoever thought that was a good idea? I really like the bits where you've got to mash a key. Said no one ever. Oh god. This is filthy. This is worse than Nietzsche's house.
Hey, is anybody there?
Ugh. Full of skeletons.
Oh shit.
Skeletons, in fact.
Look good.
Skeletons, I think, is the correct term. I wonder if they were zombies or like just straight up people that turn straight into skeletons, or maybe just skeletons. Oh god.
Oh my god.
No, something bad's gonna be here. Zombies. Okay, run. It's one of those dudes from dying by one. Hey, good work. Thanks, hombre. Phew.
Are you alright?
Good work, informant.
A volatile. Lots of those fuckers in the sewers. Let's get to the light quickly.
Where's Mia?
Later. We have to move.
Oh no.
Resist it. It'll pass.
I really don't want to be a zombie.
Here you are. We've been looking for you.
I wonder if these guys are good guys or bad guys.
What about this one? He's dead to me.
Didn't have it on him. Let's go.
I don't have the key. I swear.
Hey, a torch. I could do with one of those. Oh man, but batteries are difficult to find when civilization's still around. They're going to be totally hard to find in the future.
Really? I don't have the key. I destroyed it.
Hang on. How do I turn a torch on? Options, controls, configuration, key bindings, jump, toggle walk. Actions, loot, survivor sense, look back. Use accessory, middle mouse button, so I guess I've got to select it as an accessory. Binoculars, paragliders, reload, crowd runner, block charge, kick, block, attack, yeah. Inventory, flashlight, T. Okay, yeah, classic. These guys sound so evil. Going through people's lockers. Like some sort of future hobo. Okay, let's see what's going on in there. Okay, can't get through there. Maybe if I whack. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with the red bulbs, the most calming of all the bulbs. Yeah. Ray tracing still looks badass down here. Nope. Okay. Hey, great work. That was parkour. Parkour the course. Old world manual. Blades. Cigarettes. Which are really bad for you. Then again, actually, if I needed my fitness more than ever, I definitely wouldn't smoke cigarettes. Okay, maybe if I crouch and then jump up. Yeah, that's how to do it.
I'm coming back with the boss.
The boss? Bruce Springsteen? I'm a huge Springsteen fan. Ah, he can't make it. I heard he's gone walking in Philadelphia. Are these the good guys or the bad guys? Way to kick a man when he's down.
You were supposed to be dead. Where did you hide our key, boy?
I don't know what
Take
you're
your
talking
fucking
about.
mask off and say that.
Let him go.
You're gonna make us let him go, punk? I'd like to see you do that. Bring it!
Oh, man, you are not a nice guy. Okay, press and hold block to block an enemy's attack. Block at the very last moment to perform a perfect block. Perfect block staggers an enemy, making him vulnerable for a short window of time. Okay, so let's practice that on this first enemy. Yeah, come on, hit me. Come on. Okay, that wasn't perfect enough. Come on, hit me. Come at me, bro. Yeah. Come at me, bro.
You ain't I'm gonna end you.
Yeah. How did that work out for you, Dick Shine? Oh no. Yeah, you just try it, Dick Shine.
Spill your blood.
Yeah, take that. Combat level up. Yes! Okay, you've leveled up your combat proficiency and earned your first combat skill point. Now it is time to unlock your first combat skill. What a time to be alive. Vault kicks allow you to perform a kick whilst vaulting over an obstacle or a staggered enemy. Hover over the skill icon to read its description. Now hold left mouse to purchase the skill. Jump over a staggered enemy. I mean, that's the one it wants me to get. Just check there aren't any other things I ought to collect first. Hey, a coin. Check out that ray trace light. Oh, that lens flare. Say what you like about the post-apocalyptic future. The lighting is great. 70% off.
We have no time.
Yeah, I don't know, buddy. I think maybe we have a little bit of time.
Who was that?
There's no time. In my pocket. I left you something.
What is this?
A GRE access key. The Peacekeepers, they found it. We cannot lose it.
You were gonna tell me what happened to my sister. Where's Mia?
You will go to Fisheye. There, ask for a girl named Lawan.
Lawan.
Give that to her. With it and her help, you'll learn. You will learn everything.
Everything.
Understand? Protect it. If Waltz gets his hands on it, the whole city, everyone will die.
Waltz? Is Waltz here?
He is.
That asshole.
They're coming. You hear that? Renegades. Run.
We'll go together.
Take this.
Hoo-hoo, a double knife.
Let's go.
A knife attached to a knife.
Fuck! There's our lost lamb, and he's not alone.
Lost lamb. Bam-a-lam-a-lamb.
Slaughter him!
Oh, I've got to go and find Luan. Parkour combat. Use vaults to increase your mobility in combat. Run at a staggered enemy and hold space to vault over. Press left mouse whilst vaulting to vault kick. This is the foundation of parkour combat. Yeah, I'm down with this. Okay, come at me, bro. Failed twice. I got it. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Better just give it up, asshole.
Come on.
Take this, motherfucker!
Give it a go.
Look at this.
Good. Have some of that. Right. Come on. Yeah, take that. Bring it. Have some of that. Oh man, even more. They just saw their buddies get their asses kicked though. Yeah, have some of that.
Ready for me? Ready or not, here!
just gonna collect all the loot, okay? I'm pretty sure this is like not a timed bit. So all these fun bucks are gonna come in. They'll come in handy at some point.
Help me!
Aiden Baden.
Let's get the fuck out!
Tahir, are you there? Do you have my key?
It's Walt.
Tahir.
We have to run.
But I'm looking for him.
You idiot! He'll kill you if he finds you.
Dylan!
Fuck! Get to the vent.
Yep, I am happiest in the air vents.
Quick! This way. You first.
What are you doing?
Waltz can't get the GRE key, remember?
Waltz.
Let
Christoph
me
Waltz.
out!
Fish high. The one. Go!
There's the traitor!
Hi, Dylan.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. Oh man, these guys are mean.
Let him go.
He seems reasonable.
Why did you betray me?
This key is not yours. You can't.
Where is it?
Don't look over here. Just whatever you do, don't look over here.
In here.
This is the end.
Man,
I'm sorry.
it's a hell of an upcome you got there, bro.
Getting misty?
Not really. You're only dying. Before 0 hour, my grandfather raised horses. Beautiful rare breeds. I love them dearly. One day, his most beloved horse fell off the slope and broke his leg. I thought Grandpa would help him, but he
Nope.
just pulled out his pistol and put it in my hand.
Oh,
He
man.
told me, "You're doing it for him." Then he pressed my finger on the trigger.
And just look at how you turned out.
I screamed. I wanted my grandfather to die. But years later, I realized what must be done must be done. You leave me no choice, my friend.
I'm not sure. Oh man. Friends like these.
Someone's here.
In the vent! Get him!
Aiden Baden. Okay, push, push, push. Okay, I'm gonna run the fuck away. Oh no! Okay. Oh man, it's so greasy in here. Oh, it's disgusting. I think I'd rather be dead. Oh man, these clothes are ruined. It's quite peaceful under here. Yeah, if you're interested, I turned the music off because the music in this game is like next level irritating. I turn it off in all games, like even The Witcher, where arguably the score's pretty cool. Oh no!
Damn! Oh, that hurts.
Zombie! Man, the lighting down here is fucking awesome. I think I'm meant to run. Oh god.
What's happening?
Zombie. Hey, get to Villador. One in the bag. Great work, team. Intriguing. Ah, a crap shack.
Who the fuck is this?
Growling like a zombie. I mean, that is not the way to go.
He doesn't have a biomarker.
Oh, wait.
Fucking turning!
Kill him! Quick! Hang him! Let's watch the fucker die!
Oh, man. These people suck. This doesn't look like good news. Well, no news is good news.
Leave him the fuck alone!
Hey, knife-throwing hero.
Here comes! He's about to turn! What's his problem? Thought it was a sleazy He's an outsider! He must be killed! He's with me! You got that?
Not
I
the
tell you not to go anywhere
outsider.
without me, eh? Didn't I fucking tell you?
Who the fuck are you?
They'll tell you about. Shh, shh, not now.
This is the worst day of Aiden's life.
Yada! Get the inhibitors!
What the fuck is it?
Hurry, will you? Bring him here!
Hey. Well, the bat's bat. Knocked it out of the ballpark, lady. Yeah, this is a really bad day. Hey, great use of cable ties, though.
He's moving. Hack on. Kill him, Hack on. Kill him before I do it for you.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax. Breathe.
Get off my
Seems
eyes.
he hasn't turned.
Seems? Hack on, I don't want that here.
You've come back to us. Blink if you understand.
After you just poke me in the eyes.
You were on the verge of turning, but UV light and inhibitors pulled you back. The bat helped too, of course. You're alive. Let's keep it that way.
Guy almost kills us all and you're chatting him up?
Girls, relax. They're frightened. You almost destroyed their workshop.
Trousers in the future
We need to
are
move.
tight.
Can you walk?
But I don't understand. Where are we going?
To a safe place.
I gotta get to the fisheye.
The fisheye. Without the biomarker, you won't get near it.
Yeah, you idiot.
What the hell is that?
Biomarker monitors the disease's progression in the dark. That's your ticket into the city. Without it, stepping out of the light is sort of a lottery.
Kettle to the metal.
You don't know when you'll turn. You need a biomarker, and I know where to find one. Come on.
He's turning again.
Relax. Everything's under control. It'll be fine. Hey, you're weak. Take a minute. Drink.
Seriously? What next? Maybe we should draw him a bath.
Sounds pretty cozy to me, ladies. Maybe next time.
Get bent, Hack on.
She adores me.
Man, I'm not sure
Why
sharing
are you
water
helping
bottles
me?
is a good
Let's
idea.
get to know each other and find out. You go
Cooking with
first.
gas.
Where'd you get all those?
None of your business.
You're careful. Good. You live longer. You a real pilgrim? Or did you steal that badge?
I was a pilgrim.
An hour to dusk.
I'm serious, Hack on. He's not staying the night here.
Here. Your weapon and your radio. Not even a pilgrim could get by without that. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks, Hackon. ladies. Stop shining the torch in my face.
It's a nice place.
It's not.
Don't get comfortable. We don't need another roommate, especially one that could rob us while sleeping.
Not every pilgrim is a criminal, you know.
Uh-huh.
You have a nice workshop here.
And pasta
Assembling
in your
UV
hair.
lamps, huh?
Yeah. You shouldn't be here. Hakon's risking our asses. Do you need Yana to put the hurt on you again?
Oh, yes, please.
I'm sorry. I guess I scared you, huh?
Felt better after I hit you. We're even. Yana,
Aiden.
What is it with the
this
future
place?
and undercuts?
our home, our workshop, our whole world, you might say.
You're nicer than she is.
Hey, back off. Sarah doesn't trust anyone but me. Besides, I'm a better fighter than she is, so I can afford to be more open.
Okay, good to know. Infected playing card, Ace of Spades, artifact collectible. Okay, it looks like peacekeepers tried to emulate tactics of old-world armies to educate their soldiers about enemy threats. This card shows the Demolisher, a high-level tank type infected who will use anything that falls into its hand to crush their opponent. They're often covered with armor, a side effect of their mutation that can be weakened with UV light. Oh man, that guy does not look happy. A bit like a Hulk as well, like the Hulk. I'm not sure if there are multiple Hulks.
Sarah didn't like you, so I'm sorry, but you and I ain't gonna be friends.
Damn it, lady. Okay. Pew.
Not bad. Where's the fisheye?
The canteen is there, in the center, past the chemical dumps.
I need to get there.
Too bad. Only way to go is through the tunnel. They protect it like a portal to the fucking Valhalla. Near impossible to get through.
Okay, how do I get to the tunnel?
It's my specialty. Where's the tunnel?
Not so fast, cowboy. You won't get far without a biomarker.
Yeah.
You are a threat
You keep
to
talking
everyone.
about this.
And you've already seen how people in Villador react to a threat.
People should Chillador the fuck out. Can you help get me there?
Well, can you help me? You seem to be familiar with the city.
I've lived in this city since before the world got fucked up. I could help you, but you need a biomarker. You won't get far without it. Where are you from? Pretty far, I guess.
About 2,000 kilometers.
Oh, shit. How the heck did you not get infected?
That's easy. Didn't let him bite me.
Sneaky.
Here it's different. Here we're all infected. Heard of Haran? They isolated Villador too. They built walls. They locked us in. Turned out to be the thing that saved us.
And how do you get a biomarker?
You can't get them. Unless you know the right people. And I do. Let's go. By the way, I'm Hakon.
Yeah, people have mentioned your name several times.
Nice to meet you, Aiden.
Ah, the old handshake. Now we're buddies.
Welcome to paradise.
Yeah, you sound convinced, buddy. Exit stage left.
Over here.
Oh, you do know the moves.
I was in the military.
Special unit?
For 7 years.
Oop.
I even liked it, except when I didn't. For insubordination, got blacklisted and they zeroed my bank account. Ended up driving a cab.
Ouch. How the mighty have fallen.
Fuck you! At least I got to know my way around the city.
There's no way I'm gonna make this. Oh, I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna fall.
You're too weak. Without an inhibitor, you won't last.
Didn't I smash everything in sight last time you gave it to me?
That was just the first time. But then it gets better. If you survive, of course. Catch!
You're telling me I could have died?
If I hadn't given it to you, you would have died anyway.
So, why are you helping me?
I know people are generally
Just a nice
scared of
guy.
you guys. But one pilgrim saved my life.
I was a pilgrim. Now I'm infected. It'll be much harder to travel.
And welcome to your new beginning, my friend. Check out this place. They're like treasure chests. Usually got good stuff in them. Check it out. I'll wait.
Roof groves. Whilst traversing through Villador, look out for roof groves. Places of dense vegetation recognizable by their tall yellow trees. They're a great source of honey, chamomile and other resources you can use to craft medicine and other consumables. There's a chance you'll also find some forgotten weapons there as well. Okay, sounds good to me.
People hide a lot of things in places like this. In case someone can't make it back to a shelter before dark.
Rags. Hey, a hamper.
What's that?
Looks like a chode.
Someone must have stashed them here. They formed after the chemicals were dumped on us. Some believe they delay infection. Folk superstition.
So you don't collect them?
Sure I do. Superstitious people pay a fortune for them. And I am always happy to take someone's cash. There's one specific chest I'm after. Come on, let me show you.
Just make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Scraps. Oh, gross.
Come on, come on. Stop.
So, you have an army here?
The peacekeepers. They treat people like that too. Watch out for them. They guard the tunnel you want to go through.
Well, I've handled these kinds of guys before. Tell me more about them. That's a good start.
Tell me more about them.
They consider themselves righteous protectors. They are good at killing infected, so you got to give them credit for that.
Yeah, pretty efficient killers.
Yeah, but their righteousness comes with a price. Always remember this. You either play by their rules, or you're fucked. Their protection of the bazaar is more like an occupation.
I've handled these kind of guys before.
On the trail, I met a lot of tough guys who talked about the new order. It always seemed like the same old shit to me.
Yeah, it's like that here too. And the PKs are getting worse.
I'll watch out for them.
I'll proceed with caution.
Good. Though it might not help. The PK are a pain. Seriously riling up the bazaar folks. The bazaar is a box of dynamite one spark away from blowing up.
Sounds dangerous.
Hey, are we going? You wanted to show me something?
Sure. Follow me.
Man, I wish I could do parkour. Then no one would fuck with me. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Phew. Oh, come on. I can't fall down. I'll die. Phew.
I hope there are no surprises.
Why did we have to do this almost at night time?
It's getting dark.
You fucking idiot.
They are about to wake up. Quickly, open the chest.
This chest?
In return, we'll get your biomarker. Fuck. Thieves.
No, no.
Wait.
No, leave it. Mess up that lock and everything's fucked anyway.
Hey.
Enough for a biomarker?
It's an
Where'd
early
you get that?
noughties GPU.
I've been all over this city more than most, but even I haven't seen working
Possibly
GRE
a
equipment for years.
PCI modem. Better for you not to know. I think he already knows, though. There's something sneaky about this guy.
I can't say much, but a former GRE scientist, Dylan, gave it to me.
Dylan, you son of a
guy named
bitch.
Waltz killed him. And before he died, Dylan gave me the key to keep it from Waltz. Contains important information, apparently. I hope to find out more at the fisheye.
We'll have to see, won't we?
Oh.
Fuck me. We took too long. Plan B. Run
Why
like
did we
hell.
have to do this at dusk? Zombie arm.
Aiden! Are you there?
I'm okay. I'm okay, I think.
We need to find the UV lamp.
Saved my life.
The bazaar. We can make it. Follow me, quick.
Okay, UV light. UV light is a symbol of safety at night. It is the only certain protection from infected, so watch for it when you're being chased. Hold B5 on the mouse to use your survivor sense, and then mark the nearest source of UV light at night with the icon. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, word to Big Bird, we're back on. Hold B5. That's good. I'm just going to follow this dude hack on.
Go on.
Oh god.
Over there, toward the light.
I bet if I hadn't turned the music off, there'd be some really scary music.
We're almost there. A bit further.
Phew. Yeah, take that, zomblers.
Open up. Hello. Stand in the light.
Hakon,
Come on. Open up now.
Hakon, a howler's coming.
Biomarkers.
Not a fucking howler.
There's no time. We've got the howler on our asses.
Biomarkers.
Didn't you hear? Behind us.
I said biomarkers.
Here.
And his?
He's with me.
I have to see his biomarker.
Let us just inside the door at least.
I need to see his biomarker.
How about some electronics, huh?
How about a modem?
Fucker!
Yep. Denied.
Open up!
This is the worst church in the world. Except for the Westboro Baptist Church. Nah, these guys are worse, I think. Oh, God.
Hakon, it's calling its
We need
friends.
to get to Killian.
Guy has terrible
No time!
breath.
Run, Aiden!
Okay.
They almost got us. Don't look back. Run.
Just keep run. Run. It's parkour. You know the score. Heck on, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Not far now.
Okay. We made it. Okay. Right. Ah, the chopper. Right, I gotta go up to him. Okay.
Killian, it's me.
Killian.
Friends here, huh?
Killian, keep them busy. Killian. Killian, come on. Killian.
Trip
over my body this morning and get killed.
Ugh. Zombies. Fine.
Stop them.
Yeah, take that, zombie boy.
Come on, Killian! Open the fuck up!
Oh, shit, there's a lot of them.
Come on, Killian! Come on, Killian!
Oh, he did it.
I doubt we're done. Trouble loves company.
Yeah. Misery loves company as well. The Stephen King
Get us in there.
book.
I'm trying.
And the former Manchester City captain, Vincent Kompany. Yeah, take that.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Not all the zombies in
Help
the
me.
world.
Come on, help me!
We're so fucked.
That's the ticket.
God damn it, Killian! Should have waited a while longer.
Almost did. Didn't want to clean your guts off my doorstep in the morning. They've left.
Damn you, Irish.
Oh, come on, stop being such a bastard already. Look at this.
Haha. A 10100 Ethernet card from 1998.
Where did you? That's rare.
Invite us
Much
in, or
like
it'll
my
get even more
jumper.
rare.
And who is this?
Just gonna be nice to people. You know, I've never regretted being too nice.
I'm a pilgrim.
Haven't been here long, have you? How did you get into town?
I'll tell you everything. Just let us in.
I waited for a pilgrim once. He was supposed to...
Trim my
Oh,
beard.
forget it. Doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, I can see by the photos on your wall you're an army guy.
What are you up to?
Oh, you're into army guys.
I gave him an inhibitor. He survived.
Are you mad?
He needs a biomarker.
Don't have one.
Bullshit.
Seriously.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
The hospital.
Close the goddamn door. Were you
I
born
was
in a
hoping to
barn?
avoid it.
Always looking for an easy way, huh, Hakon?
I just need a UV lamp.
I'll come back for you. Hold tight.
Hakon, why you helping him, huh?
Remember when we used to help people?
Me? Sure. But I doubt you do.
Stay here and rest by the lamp. Don't listen to that dumbass.
Idiot. We used to help people, remember? Sure, I remember, you moron.
Killian, see you in a rerun.
A fucking Callie and a mother of mercy.
Oh man, this guy's clearly a nerd. All his computer monitors and his nerd lights. Nerd lights.
No hack-ons, no problems.
Ooh, gangrene. I'm just gonna steal all your stuff, Irish. That would not be a good way of sleeping. Like, unless it was Christmas. Just something relaxing about fairy lights at Christmas. There are some people in the flat, like off the way, who have fairy lights all over their balcony. Yeah, I can't say it's a good look for their flat or the neighborhood. Okay, wait until morning. Access stash. Let's chat to this guy. He appears to be cooking something.
But no, you wanted something else. Higher fucking causes. And you could just cook.
You and Hakon known each other long. That's like classic icebreaker kind of mingling conversation.
You and Hakon, you known each other long?
Too long.
What did he mean when he said that you used to help people?
We served together in a special... doesn't matter, ancient history.
Not easy conversation, are you, Beardy? Okay, ask about inhibitors.
What's wrong with Hakon giving me inhibitors?
Kills most people in seconds. It's a powerful drug. Most can't handle it.
But I survived.
I said most. So don't get excited. Just be careful with them.
Ask about biomarkers.
Biomarkers? Why are they so hard to get?
Because they're complicated devices. Hell, the factories that made them have been out of commission for years. Biomarkers are keyed to blood. They can't be reused after someone sinks with it. Without them, the infection runs unchecked. Like what's happened to you. That's why people pay a fortune to get a new one. All the money and crystals they have. Fortunately, me and Hakon found a place where they can still be made.
Where can I rest? Please tell me it's not that sleeping bag on your couch.
Where can I rest?
So you just got into town. What brought you here? This ain't the promised land.
Go to bed.
Far from it.
I need to get to the fisheye.
And Hakon's helping you get there? You seem like a good kid, but take my advice. Don't go doling out trust like penny candy. Hell, how do you know you can trust me? Okay, enough jabber. Go to sleep. Nothing to be done till morning anyway.
No, it is the sleeping bag on the couch. Enough jabber. Quit your jibber jabber. I see you've got a bag of Nat Market. Some computers, hence why he was so interested in the 10100 Ethernet card. Yeah. Pickles? A filthy keyboard?
You need some rest.
And more pickles. Okay, fine.
Have you invited someone else?
Are we having a party?
Do not call me Aiden Babaden.
Aiden,
Ah, you fucking bitch.
Stupido, babudo.
Not stupido, babido. I'm gonna kick your ass, little bitch.
HQ here. Hospital right needed. Copy.
Yeah, very funny. Did you make it?
Almost. Biomarkers are at the GRE hospital. I'll be there shortly, but to get the job done, I need you to join me.
Where should I go?
With Killian's door to your back, you'll be pointing right at it. Hold the line.
Aiden Babaden. Night exploration. This sounds like a terrible idea. At night, the city streets are teeming with infected. To stay safe, use the rooftops to travel. When on the street level, avoid volatiles at all costs. If they see you, they will alert other infected and start a chase. During a chase, be on the lookout for hiding spots on the rooftops or hide within beams of UV light. Oh boy.
Once I was taking my second wife to the hospital. Never drove that fast in my life. Her waters broke 3 months early.
You have kids?
There was no saving that one. And other than that, none that I know of.
Sorry.
It's fine. What normal person would want his kids to see a world like this?
Thought you described it as paradise, Khan. Fuck. Thank God for that. Okay, and in. Easy peasy.
The lock is broken.
Oh,
Don't worry. Find the old bus.
A bus?
At 0 hour, a bus crashed into the hospital. Broke through the wall. You can use it to get inside.
Since no one could get in, there's a good chance there'll be some markers left.
Ah, fuck. Okay, just be really, really quiet. I don't think the zombies can see me. Ah, crap. Okay, well, that was a hell of a diversion, homie. I don't think they can get in here either. Nice to meet you, as in make you into meat.
I'm at the main entrance.
I marked a safe route for you. I'm waiting by the lobby.
Yeah. Haran virus prevention and control.
This way. Big building, huh? GRE took over quite a few of these for drug research.
When it all got fucked, they grabbed research volunteers. They paid them loads of money. What was the result? A lot of shit.
Just a little more. We don't have much time. Stay close to me.
I'll tell you what, when it's Hakon's birthday, I'm going to get him a decent backpack. He looks ridiculous with that one-use kind of
Door's
thing
locked.
on his back.
You know how to open locks?
Sure. Turn the key.
Already.
What if you don't have a key?
Hakon, I've traveled thousands of kilometers. You think doors are a problem for me?
Okay,
doors.
just checking. I think this room should have all the instruments you need, Maestro.
Maestro.
I found some scrap.
You can make lockpicks out of that.
Okay, let's go make some lockpicks then. Crafting. Okay, let's... 1. Five sounds like a good number.
Ah, good work.
Good work. Okay, use lockpicks to open locked doors and containers. Lockpicks can be easily crafted from scrap, so make sure you craft them frequently. To pick a lock, you need to find the correct position for the upper pick. Move the upper pick with the mouse. To test the upper pick's position, press A to move the lower pick. The further you are from the correct spot, the more resistance you'll feel. I'm sure it'll come back to me. It's the lockpicking game from Fallout. Oop.
You didn't lie. You know your stuff.
Yeah.
I had no other choice.
One mean
Was
ass
forced
street
to know my
sweeping,
stuff.
lockpicking motherfucker. Exit stage left.
Oh, what the hell?
wish I could parkour. Hey, pigment. Oh, God. Worst holiday ever.
Call some help.
Here you go.
That won't work. Shh, let's go.
Whoop. Just briefly, Transistory PX. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. Oh, man. Thank you very much, Transistory PX, but honestly, dude, you sound like an advert. I'm not sure I trust you. I trust you more than like the dude I'm following into this hellish hospital, but not today, friend. But stick around and like and subscribe.
This way. Dark zone in front of us. Keep quiet.
Hopscotch. This really is the devil's game. Aiden Baden, go fuck yourself.
Mia?
Aiden, where are you?
That's a bad idea, Mia.
If it was a good one, it wouldn't be fun.
What are you doing? Mia, not on the wall.
Yeah, drawing on the wall's gonna get you into mad
Stop
trouble,
talking
lady.
and give me your hand.
Got you!
Got you. Oh no.
Aiden.
This was the wall.
Everything okay?
Just don't call me Aiden the Baden.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Talk to me.
I've been somewhere like this.
This hospital. I've been in one like this before.
A GRE facility. Well, there are a few of them around the city.
I'm having these memories. The person I'm looking for is Mia. She's my sister. I told you about Waltz before.
Mentioned something. Yeah.
I don't know. It's all mixed up in my head.
You suppressed the memory. Like I did of my third wife. Look, I'm sure the infection ain't helping.
3 wives.
Chin up. We'll find the marker and clear out. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks.
Tech on, gotta get it on.
Shh.
Oh no. Zomblers.
Sleeping Beauties.
Yeah. We have to walk past them. If you crouch and move slowly, they shouldn't notice you. Get too close, and you're done for. You probably know that already.
I do, yeah.
Okay, just stay really quiet. Don't want to end up as zombie food. Because we gotta get it on tonight. Oh man. Okay, definitely can't go down that corridor. so glad I'm not a zombie. This looks awful. I'm also glad I don't work in a hospital, which also seems awful to me. I just don't like sick people. Oh, God.
What is that? Chemicals. Nasty shit. When they lost control of the virus, the GRE started spraying the whole city with that filth. Worked out great for them, huh?
Mm-hmm. 'Cause you gotta get it on tonight. That is very careful for a parkour master. Parkour the course.
So, this guy you told me about, what was his name? Waltz?
Yes.
Why did you mention him?
Because I remember he was doing some kind of experiment.
He wasn't the only one doing them. There were more cities like Villador, with walls cut off from the rest of the world. Many people were working toward a vaccine, Aiden. But, well, the world is full of shitheads.
Yeah, inhibitor injections.
All right.
Oh man,
Be
jump on
careful.
that lift.
It's
That
not
lift's gonna
stable.
go. Yeah, don't do that, man.
Come on.
Mercy. See ya. Just leave, just leave. Actually, you'll get cut in half. Just stay where you are. Oh man. That will have attracted all the bad people.
I guess so.
Can you climb up?
Sure, just give me a sec.
Hurry. We're running out of time.
I can't make it.
Wait. I've got an idea. Remember the cocktail I served you earlier at the girls' workshop?
Inhibitors.
Exactly. You fell to the first floor. There's some GRE storage down there. Look for white-green crates. Inhibitors should be inside. If you take another dose, you should get your strength back.
Okay, GRE access key. Your GRE access key is a highly sophisticated encryption tool that can unlock special doors and chests marked with the GRE logo. Additionally, it can also be used to discover hidden inhibitor containers. The GRE key activates automatically when you're close to an inhibitor container, revealing the distance to its location. When close to a hidden inhibitor container, hold button 5 on the mouse to use your survivor sense and highlight its location. Crikey.
We got company. A volatile.
Don't move. You can't handle that.
I know. I've seen this fucker.
Oh god. God.
I ran off.
Thank God for that.
Around it somehow.
$7 meters. Where the hell is it? Okay, yeah, there it is. Locked from the inside. God damn it. Okay, well. Golden corn. Oh shit. That dude was awake. That was terrible news.
Aiden, hurry. If that infected finds you, you're dead.
Baden.
Kitchen. We'll eat all the ice cream they hid from us.
I'm scared, Mia.
Yeah, me too. And I'm younger. Don't be a chicken, Edie.
What if the doctor sees us?
He won't. Besides, he'd have to catch us too. Come on, don't back out now.
Sneaky.
Don't be a chicken, 80.
Zombie. Rags. Hopefully rags to riches. Okay, inhibitors. Inhibitors are the only way to increase your maximum stamina and health. Increasing those attributes is important as it unlocks access to some of your skills. Each upgrade requires 3 inhibitors. If you find them, go to the skills menu to level up your stats. Inhibitors can be found in GRE crates inside GRE quarantines and GRE anomaly locations. Additional crates can also be discovered whilst exploring off the beaten path. You need 3 inhibitors to upgrade stamina or health. Now choose stamina to be able to climb higher. Okay. Okay, good.
What's up?
I took the inhibitor.
Fantastic. Go back to the elevator. I'm waiting.
Houndfield. I sure hope there aren't hounds. How do I get up there? Clearly it's meant to be on that. Yeah. I give up.
Hello? Hakon?
get up, to get up. Just made it.
Oh. Let's hustle, Aiden.
You were gone a while. How are you feeling?
I'm infected, but good to go.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry about this.
What? Hey, sorry about what?
About that. On behalf of all its whores, bandits, and idiots, I christen you a citizen of Villador. You're about to turn. Get into the night fast.
Run.
Run!
Run, run, run. Run outside, get into the sun. Yes!
Told you! They were speedy motherfuckers! Ah!
Yeah, your fault for being volatile.
That was close. Oh, what would you do without me, Pilgrim?
I never wanted to become a pilgrim. I just sort of fell into it. I roamed the country for another reason entirely. I'm looking for my sister.
And then what?
And then?
What will you do once you find your sister?
I don't know yet.
Haven't thought about that.
Well, that's odd.
Well, there'll be time for that, once I find her.
Once you find her. Well, I have a very specific plan.
You look like someone with a specific plan.
I'd like to live by the ocean. You know, it's supposed to be easier there. I always wanted to learn how to surf.
What, you find a bunch of old postcards or something?
Ah, don't laugh at my dreams, man. I know one thing. I have to get out of this city. It's killing me, right from the inside. Will you help me?
The ocean's a long way from here. And we're both infected. People don't want pilgrims for their neighbors.
Fuck people. I will help you with them. And you can help me survive on the road. You know the routes. You know how to survive out in the open. What do you think? We cover each other's asses. How does that sound?
Yeah, I'm in. Deal.
Okay. Let's do it.
Awesome. Deal. You won't regret this, Aiden. I promise. As for your goal, here's the situation around here. After the PK commander was murdered, they blocked the route to the center. They're trying to keep the killer from escaping. To get to Fisheye, we have to outsmart them. But I know when they change the night guard. That will be our chance. I'm gonna get the stuff we'll need for the passage. I have to suss out our odds. Meantime, take a look around. Live a little. Come on. Let me show you something.
Exit stage left. Medical Center, St. Joseph's.
Here. You'll need these. Take a look around the city. Old Villador. Plenty of interesting spots to check out.
Okay. How do I use binoculars? I'm guessing B. Yeah. Binoculars allow you to discover important open-world locations. Press B to use them. Watch the reticle in the center of the screen closely. It gets smaller the closer it is to a location that can be discovered. Locations discovered by binoculars are automatically added to your map. Good work.
You see the church? That's where the Howlers were after us. It's the center of the district.
Uh-huh.
You can find notice boards with missing people around the city. One of them is near the church. Maybe somehow you'll find something about your sister there. And if not, just have fun. The world's already ended, right? How could things get any worse? I'll be back in touch when I've got a handle on things.
I don't know, like super zombies? You've unlocked the open world zoom level. Press M to enter the map. Ah, excellent. Okay, Houndfield, Horseshoe. You've unlocked the open world zoom level of your map. All open world activities you discover using the binoculars or during exploration will be visible here. Okay, good. The bazaar. Okay, run aside. I made it. I was alive. Welcome to Villador. You have now unlocked the open world of Villador. Your first goal is to visit the Survivors Hub, the bazaar. You'll find a merchant, a resting place, and your stash. Use your binoculars and survey the area to reveal additional locations on the map, like windmills, which will activate new safe zones. There are plenty of places like these in the city waiting for you to discover them. As you explore the world, watch your compass for encounters. They offer you the chance to help some of Villador's citizens in exchange for XP and various rewards. Sounds good. Co-op mode. You've unlocked the co-op mode of Dying Light 2, a great way to experience the game. To explore the co-op options, enter the online menu by pressing G whilst in inventory. Online menus allow you to connect to other sessions by choosing Quick Join and Find Games, or by inviting players to join your game with the Invites to Game option. Another way to invite random players into your game is to use the Call for Help. By using it, you put your game on top of the matchmaking list. Reach the bazaar and wait for Helen's call. I can do that easily. Right. 19 damage with a double. Yeah, okay, that's the one I want.
This place bites. And come on, jackass!
In your face, banditos. Die. Yeah, pretty good.
There's something there. Bye, sucker.
Dark Hollows and Forsaken Stores. Dark Hollows and Forsaken Stores are two open-world locations that contain valuable loot. During the day, they're full of infected, so it's smart to explore them at night. Forsaken Stores provide you with rare craft parts that can be used to create weapon mods and other more advanced items. Dark Hollows are the best place to find valuables and old-world money. Loot them to increase your wealth.
We are gathered here to honor the memory of one of our own who dead.
So that's the program.
How do I
Don't
do
look like much of a
this?
sinner.
From what Harvey told me, it goes this way.
Oh wow, that was terrible. Made it.
Haven't seen my kid in months because of this ridiculous blockade of the center.
Ah, the bazaar. Damn, it's shiny. What a lovely ceiling.
Hey, watch where you're going. What a day.
God
No
damn it,
friggin'
Carlos.
way I can do it. 5 years of learning and all for nothing.
Easy money?
I just have to get it right this
Easy
time.
enough.
Alberto needs to see I'm good enough.
Basco.
Okay.
Huh. Haven't seen you around here before.
This feels like a good place to take a little bit of a break and see if I can bully my brother into playing co-op with me. Yeah, dudes, thank you for joining the stream. I think I'm probably going to complete this over the next few weeks.